In the Mix is presented by California Pizza Kitchen. Visit them today at the Holiday Resort Hotel.
Howdy, everybody. I'm Sabrina Matinani. Welcome to In the Mix, or what I like to call it, the Bree Mix. We've got an exciting show for you tonight. We are heading to Paradise Fitness Center, where I'm checking in with my girl, Coach Desiree A., who's going to be telling us about her new holiday workout program, Guns, Guts, and Glutes. Plus, she's also going to share with us some tips about how to keep you healthy during the holiday season.
If you know Coach Des like I know Coach Des, then you would be nervous stepping into Paradise Fitness Center to take her class, because you know she's gonna bring it and push you to your limit.
Let's push, let's push. Let's work, let's work. We're gonna grind it out. It's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna lie. So ladies, it's Friday. We're supposed to be excited. And I was thinking, okay, how can I make this even more terrible than it's already gonna be? Because everyone knows what to expect from me, right?
Coach Des has been in the fitness game for a little over a decade, and she started like most people with no experience whatsoever, but wanted to make a change in her life.
Something on my personal side kind of happened, and it shook me. So I decided, you know what, I need to do something that's completely out of my comfort zone, something different. And so I came in here one day, and this was, over 10 years ago, and I was gonna take a spin class. And I remember seeing Guahan magazine, and there was an article on the bodybuilding show from the previous year. And the picture was of two women, the winners, of course, and they just looked so empowered. They looked, beautiful and physically beautiful, but the aura that they were giving off in that photo was, it coincided with what I wanted to feel, coming out of that traumatic experience. So I just said, you know what, this is gonna be my next goal. So I sought out a coach, and the rest is history. I just kind of never looked back since then.
Des is a force to be reckoned with. Like most, she's competed, won some, and lost some. It was her loss in a local competition in 2014, which she didn't even place, that had the biggest impact on her life.
When I lost, I wasn't even a thought in the judge's mind. It really devastated me. I didn't allow it to really sink in and feel that loss, but a couple months later when I thought about it, I broke down. But I solved that. Again, I kind of took the good out of that loss, and I was like, you know what, this loss isn't gonna define me. So from there, that's what motivated me to take it off island. So I competed off island. I qualified for nationals, and then months later I went to Miami and placed at my first national show. So even though that was a loss, that made the biggest impact for me, and that set me up for success till today.
I've taken her Core 6 and Core 4 classes, and she is officially my hashtag life changer. So when I heard about her Guns, Guts, and Glutes class, I just had to check it out, and it was no joke. The response to her G3 class for the holiday season was overwhelming. Registration is at its capacity, but that's not stopping her from providing these 3 simple tips to keep your head in the game during the holidays. Number 1, plan ahead.
If you know that you have this Christmas party and this event to go to, and then a family gathering on these days, use those days as your treat days, just know that those days are coming up, so you know what, you just need to stay on point leading up to those days, use those days, and then, when those last minute things happen, it'll kind of give you a little more willpower to say, nope, you know what, I already planned, these are my treat days for the month of December, I can't deviate from the plan.
Tip number 2. Make your health a priority.
As much as possible, make your gym time, or if you get your workout in at home, make that or treat that as any other appointment, your doctor's appointment, your appointment to get your hair done. You need to treat it as any other appointment that you cannot cancel, okay? Because you're canceling on yourself.
Tip number 3, enjoy the holidays, but know your limits.
I think one of the biggest mistakes most people make is they kind of say, no, at this time I'm not gonna eat this and I'm not gonna eat that and I'm just not gonna go to this party. The more you mentally deprive yourself, the higher the chances are of you kind of overindulging and binging. So again, back to that tip number 1, you set those treat days and tell yourself, those days I'm not gonna put a limit on it. I'm gonna enjoy the Christmas treats that I've been looking forward to all year. But again, that will be your motivation to stick to the plan because you know that at the end of the week or in 2 weeks, you're gonna treat yourself.
It all boils down to changing your mindset. And as for Des, she's also changed her focus.
My personal goal, of course, I want to step on stage again, get my pro card, and just keep pushing forward from there. But my first priority right now has shifted, and I really want to see how much I can help other people, and to what level, because it seems like that's just limitless for me right now.
Stay tuned. In the Mix continues after the break.